reflect the same question for you to answer. How do you feel at the current state and moving forward within Web3 in general?
So I'm exceptionally optimistic about blockchain as a technology and combining that with AI for my whole career, spanning back to 1985 when I was working on the first PCs with IBM before Microsoft launched Microsoft Windows and working on centralized architectures with client server architectures and mainframes. To the present moment, here we are we're on the fourth industrial revolution with AI. And, the world in 3 or 4 years time is technology is moving and faster than ever. And I always use a methodology. I always come back to best practice from my corporate life and before I became into this space 10 years ago. So I always think about the crossing the chasm. We have let's be realistic about it, we've got less than 2% adoption. And so if you're listening to this podcast and thinking about why and when I should get into this, there's a lot to learn. And we're still in the early stages of adoption. That means there's extremely high risk and there's extremely high reward. And you always have to look at the technology adoption life cycle. It's going to take off and there will be an inflection. And actually, ironically, it's going to come from the big corporate world first and the institutional world and reverse into retail. So I think that for the consumer, this is not going to be consumer driven. We have a very strong ecosystem in the decentralized world. And I'm personally a very big decentralized person, but most things are centralized at the end of the day when it comes to technology, whether we like it or not. I can go into that in a lot more detail. So in answer to the question, when it comes to utility, and this is the chasm that's got to be crossed, is the real utilities have yet to